hello everyone. Good morning in my side of the world. Maybe for you it is afternoon or night. During this video, my intention is to talk a little bit about the Ascension Symptoms, things that I'm seeing with my clients, with myself. And if you have questions for your guys, go ahead. I will do the ones that I can, the ones that I feel guided. And I would like to do also a healing with Venusians. I have been requested with, I'm working like in 6 or 7 drawings, but for 2 of them, Venusians come into my dreams, and I have been going there, I think like 4 days in a row, trying to capture their energy. I did a Venusian drawing. Thank you for being here. Few months ago, yes, but I didn't connect it with them like this time. So I wanted to share a little bit about what I am learning. If you have any questions or anything, please let me know, and let me know if the sound it is okay. And let me check if I do have my messages here in my phone. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to thank you so much. Give me a second, let me check. Technology and we haven't been the great friends, but every day I feel more confident that I will figure it out in the best way that I can. And my son helps me a lot when I don't know what to do. Sometimes I don't have comments yet, so I'm gonna wait. Sometimes I ask my niece, my brother to assist me, and I have I have the grid that I put for the page. I posted, it's pinned post on the page. If you need healing, if you have any intention, this is crystal through Reiki. I put my hands when I'm doing sessions or anything, whatever I can. And during the meditations that we have in the page, the 5 a.m. and p.m., I channel the energy through the crystals, so that will go to whatever need healing, only if you guide or request it. You cannot give what you're not asking for, and that it isn't for the light either. So if you give consent, if you want to receive healing, it's just Reiki, plain Reiki, life force, love, nothing else. That place is safe. I have this garden crystals, and with what you guys are donating to me with the stars, and some people PayPal me, I would like to purchase a little bit more of this, so I create kind of like a temple for all of us. So this place, my intention it is that serves all of us. For whatever intention I have, I add my intentions, but you guys can go ahead and set your intentions. You can look in the right upper part of the page. There is a picture there. Comment your intention. You can send healing for everyone else. You can send healing, like for example, I want to receive healing the rest of the year, the rest of my life, only one time. It's always important to set boundaries with healing, with energy, with humans, with everything you want to. Maybe you said, I only want to receive healing if I need it, right? So whatever you want to add your notes, if you don't want to type that in, just put it in your heart. And if you would like to support this healing circle initiative that I am doing for all of us, because I receive healing too, join me meditating. Maybe one day, twice a day, every day. If you cannot do it at 5, whenever you can, go ahead and look out for one of the meditations that were already published. Look for one that resonates, and you will be not only receiving healing, but also supporting everyone else who is asking for healing. Sometimes I receive messages, probably 2-3 persons per day asking for help. I have cancer, I'm in the hospital, my mom just died, I'm homeless, I'm abused, I don't know what to do, my husband just kicked me out of the house, he was drunk, a lot of things. So there are people in need of light, and we are light workers. If you want to assist humanity in some way, you can be creative. There is a lot of things we can do. This is my way. The way that it is simple for me, because I will do healing on myself daily. I'm doing that in the morning and afternoon. So I'm adding that whoever needs, I can share that light too, and it just costs nothing to me. So if you would like to join me, you guys could do the same. It could be whenever you want to, and the more light you give, that light get multiplied and comes to you in million blessings. Like when I do something for free, maybe none of the one who receive it does anything to me other than saying thank you, but that thank you, it's enough, and I feel those thank yous and gratitude, and I appreciate it. I feel that, and then when I receive that, for me, just like, oh, it's so good. So I feel inspired to do more. And maybe it doesn't even come from you. Maybe it comes from someone else. And that is the magic about being a light worker. We don't know how those things are going to come back. And in fact, we don't have to expect anything back. Sometimes we just give because you feel good. I mean, doing something for someone in need. So this is how we can shift into New Earth. New Earth is going to be the first, now that I am going to start the mentorship, the first month is going to be New Earth manifestation. And part of New Earth manifestation is not about me, it's about us. It's about feeling that I am a collective with my family, with my friends, in my city, with my social media friends. And for example, if I pick up my trash, maybe I am assisting my neighborhood because they are gonna be happy that my house is decent. Does that make sense? There are simple things we can do. It doesn't have to be because I know Reiki, because I am an Arcturian Ascended Master of Light, because I am the daughter of Mary Magdalene. It doesn't have to be like that. It could be simple things we all can do during the day, normal day, that can make this reality better, so we can all be in more soothing energy going to New Earth, because that is a fact. Someone asked me, I think yesterday or a couple of days ago, what if I don't make it? No, you already make it. You and I, we already make it because we are God. This is just like when you said, oh my God, let's say that you were watching a movie in the theater and then you went to buy some popcorns into a restroom, and then you went back and said, oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. What is that person kill? And then sometimes you rewind the movie just to know how that person was killed or got married or something. So this is kind of like you and I were doing. We already got. So we don't need to be fixed. We don't need to be nothing. The way we are, it is just as cool for us to learn, to know, to integrate how it is that we become God, that we are all that it is. Does that make sense? So the illusion makes us feel that you and I are small, that we are inferior, we are insecure. Oh my God, there is a lot of things happening in the world. The government, they want to control me. The Shah, they want to kill me. But maybe it is a hidden truth underneath it all, that it just said, oh, it's gonna be fine because you created all of this. I created, you created. I wouldn't be here without any of you. You guys manifested me, and I manifested all of you, because I don't know what you guys feel, but I love these things. I love to meet you guys. I see myself. I heal, you heal, we all learn, we all grow, and at the same time, it's fun. I like it. So let me see now if I have your questions. I think I have your questions now. I wanted to talk just a little bit about the energy, things that I am feeling. Thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. With those stars that you guys donate to me, and sometimes people send me $3, $5, $10, and PayPal, I am gonna start purchasing these And the last time I got a microphone, so I use it for whatever things that are going to serve all of us to connect better. Okay, energy, what's going on? We do have a moon in Taurus and Scorpio, creating that conjunction of influence. I'm not the expert on astrology. I understand it, but in my own way. So what does that mean? That means that the energy right now, it's inviting us to ground, to materialize things, to ground your life, to anchor. But at the same time, Scorpio is a water sign, and it's a very powerful, intense sign. All my ex-boyfriends were Scorpio, by the way. So Scorpio is inviting us all to regenerate, to manifest new things, because this energy, the way that is commingled right now, it's inviting us to manifest the reality that we want. But at the same time, it's a time to reflect where I am, because 2021 it's about to end. So what happened to me? Did I like it? Did I didn't like it? Am I missing something? What do I want for 2022? And then set those intentions. Those new moons and full moons are going to be the most powerful moons, because the grids are changing on Earth. I'm gonna try not to explain that much because you guys are gonna get bored, but look, it is like if agree the way that I understand it, it is like an attunement. It's kind of like a frequency vortex that channels something. It could be channeling fear, control, abuse, addiction, betrayal, dishonesty. It could in 3D. It could be channeling plasmic light, love, unconditional love, peace, gentleness. So all of those vortices, we create them. My chakras, my feelings, my perceptions, what I do believe is happening. If I do believe reptilians are evil and they are indeed the presidents and kings and queens, this is to the degree that I am anchoring my life with. And I'm not saying this is right or wrong, because every grid is an illusion we choose to play, because at the higher level we believe it teaches something, right? So there are many different things. And now another thing, it is what we see, what we perceive may be part of the illusion, but it does not mean it's happening the way we just see it at the first time. This is why we have to use our intuition. The sun said, okay, hold on, what's really happening? Because sometimes I received that in a channeling, I think it was like 4 years ago. My guy said, I was very upset, and I was very upset with my guides. And I said, you know what? I'm done with you guys. I'm not going to listen to you. And I was mad, right? And then I remember that in my dream, because I was dreaming that I was kicking them out of my reality, they said, the reason why you think you're upset, it isn't true. Underneath, there are hidden things, and that is the true reason why you're upset. And then I was just like it didn't compute in me, because I was upset, and I was just like, oh, right? And then for the next following days, the hamster inside of my brain was kind of like running, like, what does that mean? I'm not upset because of what I think I'm sad. And I'm going to give an example. Let's say that I was late because my daughter didn't wake up early and I was late to a place, and then I'm telling to my daughter, oh my god, it is your fault, we are late, we're not gonna make it. So I'm upset and I'm gonna blame my daughter. This is just an example, but probably in reality I could have awoken 5 minutes earlier, or make sure we had everything on time. So sometimes what we're blaming things or judging things, it's a little bit like avoiding our own responsibility about the things that we're seeing. Does that make sense? So these times may be confusing a little bit. There is a lot of planets crashing, colliding, helping us to declutter the old from 2021, So we let go, we release, and we invite the new to come. Sometimes I'm having the sessions with people, and it happens to me. I have had hidden sessions too. And then we muscle test. Like, let's say that we said, "Are you ready to forgive?" Yes, I am. And then we muscle test, and then the muscle test said, "No, ma'am, I'm not." Right? And then we're gonna do something, and then we're gonna ask again, "Do you ready to forgive?" Yes, I let go already. We're gonna muscle test. No, ma'am, we are not. And that happens because there are hidden reasons, hidden programs we're not able to see that sometimes guide us into confusion, into stress, into trauma. And this happened to me and happened in many of my sessions and probably happened to any of you. So what we can do? I was yesterday going to the Venusians, and you guys are gonna see the drawing whenever it's done. It looked like a planet made of light, like crystal light that flow, and then the light was kind of like wind, like flowing, and then making patterns and forms, and it was just like so beautiful. It was just like like an never ending orgasm, but not an orgasm like physical orgasm, like bliss, or like pleasure, like love, like ease. And I was just like, oh, that's so good. And then I was just like, can I live here? Can I die where I am and then move here? And of course, there is a part of me that has like a Venusian aspect. But what they were saying to me through telepathy, what I could understand, it is we're saying something like, flow with your own flow. Sometimes we set expectations about the things we want to see and how we want to see them, and because of those expectations we cannot restrict the flow. It's like trying to hold the water with our hands. The water is going to slip through and then we're going to have no water. But if we have a container, probably the water is going to get stuck because we are setting restrictions on the water. But when we allow the water to flow, the water will find its own journey and way, and always is going to go back to the ocean. But then in the ocean is going to become steam, and then it's going to be clouds on the sky, and then it's going to transform into rain, and then the rain is going to fall on earth, and then it's going to be a river again. So everything it is flowing and transforming into a new aspect, a new expression is fine. We are not going to never end. We just change into another aspect that is different, but it doesn't mean it's worse than the one we have. I do believe it's always better and better and better and better. So I think it's time for us to declutter, to release, to cleanse, meditate. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything. Wait until you know what to do. And at the same time, at the end of the month is going to be Thanksgiving for the ones in the US. So it's a great time to give thanks for everything that happens. Maybe you had to quit your job because you don't want to get vaccinated, but maybe you find that your purpose it was being a healer, and because the government pushed you, you decide to say, you know what, that's it. I'm gonna do whatever I want. And if that ends, it was a positive end for you, so be it. Thank God for the vaccines, right? Thank God for COVID. Like me, I quit my job when COVID started, and quarantine, and where I am, I love it. It's a better solution than the one I had. But if it wasn't for that pressure from the government and my job to keep in a road I didn't want it to, I wouldn't allow myself to explore this new road that I love it. So if you feel challenged, if you feel blocked, a lot of things happening in the energy, find some time today to slow a little bit. And I would like to do a meditation with the Venusians to invite you guys to feel that blissful love, peace that I felt yesterday. If I'm able to channel, we're gonna do that at the end. And another thing that I was gonna say, okay, Great time for manifestation. Make a list for 20 now that is going to, today is 17, in 2 days for the 19th. Make a list about the things you wanted, your commands. God, this is what I want to manifest. And then leave it there. Because now that we have the eclipse and the energy that is more intense, most likely there are more possibilities that our dreams get manifested in a quicker way. Let me go into your questions now. Let's just drink. So good. So good. Thank you, Ciara, for being here. Appreciate it. Sarah, I would like to donate to PayPal. Yes, I think I put it out there, Sarah. I will appreciate it. I think I put it in the and whatever I wrote into that video, but if I didn't, you can log into encodedfrequency.com and you will find my PayPal there. I appreciate it. Sometimes people doesn't want to do it through Facebook and they do it through PayPal, which is fine. Sometimes I receive $1, $2, $3. That's fine. It's not about the amount, it's about the intention. And if you cannot do it, that's fine too. Just by being here, by sharing, by liking, that's probably a good thing to do. I mean, I'm happy with it. Christina says, so beautiful meditations. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm working in a Mother Mary meditation for December. December 12th is the day of the Virgin of Guadalupe here in Mexico. And I think you guys are going to enjoy that much. Can I give guidance and messages from my guys? Yes. Sangita, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. God bless you for the stars. Okay, you have 3 guides, but they are galactic guides and they look like mantis guides. They have like humanoid green skin and kind of like cool green skin, but not that huge, more like Dean and huge eyes, kind of like a green Arcturian. And they're asking about learn to shift your mental focus. When your mental focus it is when your mental focus it is aligned with your highest good, is going to be an excellent tool of manifestation. But when our mental focus it is engaged with a shadow, with fear, with insecurity, with things like that, we're going to be our worst enemy. So be attentive. This is what they are saying. Be attentive about what you affirm, what you command, so you learn how to shift it. Like, for example, if you said, oh my God, this is like hell, notice that you're vibrating in the negative side, and maybe you can say, well, but hell has a lot of fire, and fire helps it transmute, so maybe it's a good thing. Does that make sense? Honoring whatever hell represents for you, but at the same time, trying to dig in within to bring something positive, so you anchor light within. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much, Joanne. Yes, any guidance? Yes. Okay, the first thing that comes to me it is the twin flame connection. So if you are still here, close your eyes, and whoever that would like to connect with your twin flame, whether you have it or not, or you would like to have it, or you have it but you're not that happy about it, let's just place your hands like this and tune into your heart. These are angels that the color are ruby red. And they're talking about being in love with life, being in love with you, being in love with all the things you do, Johan. And the partner is just a reflection for something you are working on right now. That counterpart of you, the divine counterpart of you, is going to be invited through higher self connection and your higher self connection. And if you have your hands up, and whoever that would like to connect into that pure, blissful love, you guys are going to start feeling like tingling sensations in your hands, movement, maybe a little bit of warmth, like you channel or maybe you receive light throughout your hands. So you're going to feel like that mirror aspect of you holds your hands, and from there just receive the love that is available for you. You're gonna feel as if your hands start vacuuming pure source energy in a form of love. Love that is a higher love, unconditional love, that cannot be labeled or contained or restricted. It has to be shared just as it is. Navigating throughout your heart, throughout your mind, throughout your chakras. Just breathe and stay there, recognizing that that force field of love is always available for you at any time, at any moment. You just have to tune into. Whenever you are ready, you can take your hands in front of your eyes, and if you have your eyes closed, you can open them, blessing what you see. And this is something that you guys can do during the day. It doesn't have to be a romantic love. It could be God's love. It could be your higher self love. You can just tune into your heart, ask to be activated, put your hands up, and when you start feeling something, you can place it in whatever place you think you could receive a little bit more love. But in this case, if I take it into my eyes, I'm going to be able to see that I'm always surrounded by love. Everywhere I go is available to me, but sometimes we are not able to see it. I hope that helps. I appreciate you. I will send you a kiss and a heart, John. That was good. I feel it too. Anna, thank you for being here. Ondina, any message for me? Yes. I'm seeing your aura, and I'm going to go with Joanna later. I'm seeing your aura, Ondina, Jello. Work with your solar plexus. Work with... You have your guys already with you. Work with feeling enough, worth it, powerful, valuable. You can wear jello, you can drink jello things, like, I forgot how to, well, jello things. Or you can just affirm, like, I am enough, I am worth it. Affirmations for your solar plexus. You can also do a meditations. I have one meditation for the solar plexus, but whoever you resonate with, that is going to help. And from your solar plexus, you can manifest anything you want to, because this is our power center. Okay, Joanna, I want to thank you for all the support. You share my posts all day, always, and I'm grateful, very, very grateful. So I want to say that. Okay. Okay. Oh, you have fairies, Joanna, and they're like making me tickle, and it's like they want to be like, I don't know how to say it that in English, but in Spanish it will be cosquillas, like tingling, like I laugh. And what they would like to embody today, it is to tune into the magic that you have within, that you can activate in the world outside of you, to initiate having loving, joyful, magical moments, enchanting moments where you can just spark and laugh and smile and enjoy life the way it is. They say that life doesn't have to be suffering or horrible or a curse. Life can be magical when we allow ourselves to go back and spark that inner child we have, and doing something silly. Like, for example, for me, when I want to tune into something silly, sometimes I will jump into my bed. It's something that I haven't done in a while. Or I dance in my room. I put the lights on and then I put loud music. I like to hear like the European DJ music, and sometimes I imagine that I'm dancing with my guides, and then I'm just let my energy to flow. Especially if I am upset or sad or anything, I need to do something, so I just let whatever that thing to be released. And for me, I need to do things. I could declutter, I could clean the house or whatever, but doing fun stuff unlike me quicker with ease and grace. I hope that makes sense. Soy latina, también te puedo seguir. This is in Spanish. Me encantaría saber más. Ay, muchas gracias, Mariel. She is just saying that she's following me and she speaks Spanish. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. And Christine, I think you wanted a message. Let me see. But for you guys are showing me like the holidays is going to be like a great opportunity. I'm seeing kind of like it in Turkey. I don't know if this is something that you would do with your family, but I'm seeing like a dinner, like a beautiful dinner where you guys reconnect and get connected. So take advantage of those holidays to just enjoy your kids, your husband, yourself. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but just like through quality connection. So you just enjoy that family connection that you have, and that is going to be a great thing to end this year and to align with new things that are going to come for you for 2022. I hope that helps, and I hope this is something that resonates with you. But I'm seeing you kind of like in a sofa listening to your kids. I don't know, like probably like games, like table games, things like that. I don't know if it's something that you feel guided to do, but if you haven't done something alike, try to do some activities for your family when you guys get reconnected in a deeper way. And for kids, it's so important to feel safe and loved and secure from our parents. It doesn't matter if they are teenagers or toddlers or just a child, because it is where we all activate our traumas. So kids, the most important thing they need, I feel, it is love, but at the same time trust. So trust in them, so they know we trust them. Like, it's something that I do with my kids. Like, for example, if my daughter asks me something like, "Oh, mom, they are doing bullying on me," because my daughter, she is very sensitive. She tends to isolate. Probably she would say, "Oh, this girl, she was just saying mean things about me," and probably I would like to tell her what to do, but then I beat my tongue, and then I said, "And what do you think you should do?" So I'm trying to teach her, because she doesn't feel that confident enough. So she developed that decision, that choice, and we don't always know what to do as a parent or as a wife or as a husband or whatever. But I think the most important it is to flow with your intuition, but with love. And if we probably didn't do it the correct way, it's okay. Probably next time it's going to be better. But it's very important also to use words as affirmations. I do that when I remember, like for example, my son he's so confident. He's so confident, he's charming, he knows he's handsome and smart, so he doesn't need for me to be approving him, but for my daughter, she does. So I'm always telling her, oh my God, you look beautiful today, I love you so much, and so appreciate that you are responsible, things like that. And then when I do that, her eyes spark. So I'm trying to see what I would like to have had when I was that age. I hope that makes sense. Good evening. Thank you so much. I think I need to refresh. One thing that's happening to me, guys, I don't know if you ever had any ascension symptoms lately. I have 2 days without hungry. I don't have hungry at all. I'm just thirsty, like I could drink the ocean, but I'm eating because I don't want to get sick. But I'm not food. It's just like I don't want to even look at it. I don't know if you guys have noticed anything different. Other thing I notice is my kundalini energy is like off the charts. Like at night, I just feel like I am like I'm lightening, and then sometimes I have to wake up and then ground. I drink water, I breathe, and then I go to sleep again. And Kundalini energy, there is a lot of, hey Sil, I'm going to go with you. There is a lot of twin flame soul contracts that are being reorganized. I haven't seen myself in the astro, and I have been noticing too about what people is posting. Actually, I've been having a lot of twin flame drawings again. So I think it is because we're going to change timeline on 2021, whether you would like to get rid of the relationship that you have or manifest a new relationship or be in a relationship. It's a great opportunity to tune into that if you want to, because it's part of what it is changing for 2022. I'm going to go with you after. Okay, I'm going to go with you now. Atina loves a message. Okay. Okay, the first thing that I'm seeing it is your aura. It's beautiful, it's crystalline, and looks like green, like mint color, and then it has like ripples of pearl and pink and mint, and it's beautiful. I haven't seen an aura like that. For me, represents not only that you're healing, but you are very anchoring to your divine feminine. It feels like kind of like Mother Mary energy, feminine, high priestess light, and at the same time, that pearl color is always aligned with mermaid lives that I'm sure you have had before. I don't know if you are a water sign or not, or if you feel drawn to mermaids, but in some point of your incarnations, I think you had a mermaid life, because you had like a halo of pearl color all around, beautiful. And at the same time, I think it represents that your energy is vibrating high, so take advantage of that and use it for manifestation. When when you vibrate high, because you feel good, because you have synchronicities in life, because you are very thirsty like me, because you are joyful. So when you feel like that, take advantage and manifest what you want to. Rhonda, thank you so much for being here. Any message from my guides? And I can tell me who they are. Yes, I think you want names. Let me see. Okay, you have a beautiful silver glow. Beautiful. Oh my God, our auras are changing in color. I'm seeing new colors of aura. Okay, the silver is connected to the energy of Sophia, Shekinah, this is the first time that comes into a reading. Yes, so you must have been connected with the ancient priestesses mystery school, like I'm seeing in Atlantis in Lemuria, but also Maya, also in Peru, like Inca in the Amazonian, in the Mediterranean, and not in Egypt, but I think before Egypt, like Babylon or Mesopotamic. I feel like you worship the moon and we are connected with the goddess collective. Yes. So I don't know if that resonates with you or not, and if you have tried that before, but I will suggest that you do a meditation with whether the Magdalene Coast or Sophia or Gaia and notice what you feel. And if you would like to explore that area, because I am seeing that you are connected with the Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel, it is the most galactic archangel of all that looks feminine to me. She has like curly gold corals, beautiful, and she is the archangel of magic and spells and manifestation, and at the same time with the moon. So probably any of those will work out for you to see if you can activate that, or affirm if you have already connected, and I hope that helps. And at the same time, it's time for you to use those connections to manifest. I used to do a moon letters long time ago. When I started meditation, even I found out Melanie Beckler. When I started with Melanie Beckler with the Angel Solution, it was the second month of the Angel Solution when I joined. But before, I found another lady from UK that her meditations make me sleep, and I love her. Her channel is called Rose Blaze, and I remember that she had a video advising us to do a moon letter. So I started doing moon letters for a year and a half, and the majority of the things that I wrote in those moon letters, I manifested those things one way or another. I used to do those letters in the new moon. I purchased a beautiful paper, beautiful pen, and a beautiful bags, like crafting, Kinophacy pot, and then I was, dear moon, this is what I want for this month, and then I was writing my things. I want love, I want money, all the things that I wanted, and then in the full moon, I was burning my letter. And during between new moon and full moon, I was just setting my intention, putting my letter under my pillow, and this is something that it helped me as a ritual for manifestation. Any ritual you would like to do that works. Now I do grids and codes for manifest because I changed, but whatever ritual you can Google moon rituals to do, and it will be a great time to do because the energy is high, which means our intentions is going to have a powerful charge, extra charge on it. Ellie, retrieve any message for my twin flame, please. Yes. Okay, I don't know if you already connected with that twin flame, but it is in your contract. It looks like it doesn't look human to me. I mean, not in the aspect that he's showing. I'm just seeing the aura. And I'm just hearing like I'm here with you. And I'm seeing the aura. If I close my eyes and tune into you, it feels like he is behind you, like hugging you. So if you can, just close your eyes for a second and imagine that you can feel and send and tune into that energy to see if you're able to perceive it. But it's something that we can practice to do it. And whenever we master that, it's a beautiful thing to have that connection. I like you like it, Rhonda. I appreciate it. Emma Murphy, thank you so much for being here. Beautiful. I love you. I'm feeling my solar plexus right now. Nasha and Sami, I'm listening your readings. Thank you so much. I can do healing you whenever we do the healing. That I think it is because of the things going on around you. It's like you are anchoring your roots because you change your country. So allow yourself to. Okay, your Nasha is because it is something that you can digest. I don't know what it is. You guys are not telling, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Something that you're not happy about it, that you don't like about it, maybe you're not even aware, and you feel it in your stomach. Nausea, insomnia, it is because I think you are thinking too much. So you can do this right now. You can rub your stomach, breathe a little bit. I don't know what diet you do, Emma, but I think you should detox. I think your body is asking for detox. And look for those meditations that put you to sleep. And I think that will help you. Gabrielle, do my guys have any message for me? Yes, I want to thank you for all your support. Gabrielle, let me see. Okay, I don't know if you are single or if you have a partner. But if you are single, there is someone in the horizon waiting for you. And I think he is not ready yet. Gabriel, I think he's doing his own healing. It it feels like close, but not that close. So I don't know if you have a boyfriend or not, but if you don't have, he said, I don't know. That person that I'm seeing, it is blonde, it is white, it is thin, and I don't think he's extra tall, but isn't short either. But this is how the soul is showing up to me, and he looks like he's healing things on himself. So sometimes Divine Masculine needs some time to retrieve and heal its own wounds before that Divine Masculine is ready to make you feel safe and strong so you can channel more love on behalf of both. It feels like he is going into his own healing, so I don't know if it's the one that you already have, but the one that I'm seeing looks like probably not huge tall, but not small, like medium tall, not fat. It's skinny, it's white, has hair alike to you, the same color, and looks like he's healing something. So when you do healing on yourselves and healing on him, whether that it is the one that you already have or the one that is going to come. Okay, yes, different person. It looks like different. Yes. So Marielle, sure, change friend connection. Yes, I can ask. Look, Gabby, one way for you to know if it is the one, it is that when it is the one, you have like no doubt at all. But when you see like maybe, maybe sometimes those persons come to help us to get ready for the one who is gonna come. Is it correct aspect? Yes, 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 because twin flame in the multiplicity can be many aspects, and sometimes in because I have many aspects, and so does whoever is my twin. Sometimes I'm going to meet a karmic one. Sometimes I'm going to be someone who is gonna be like a teacher for me, and sometimes we're gonna have a kind of soulmate, that twin flame relationship that is going to be a very easy one. So it will come in whatever way we need. In reality, I think the twin flame, it's more like type of connection or agreement you have with someone who is going to represent your higher self and physicality. I'm not saying that if you have a karmic twin flame, your higher self is karma. It's not about that. But it means that that soul was assigned to be the bad guide for us to heal something. Yes, but it is an aspect of courage. It has eyes of color, very thin face. It looks like it's something like very quiet, very calm, probably like introvert, very sensitive. But it feels like right now I'm seeing him like in his own healing. So if you haven't met him yet, it is that it's not time. But at the same time, this is a relationship that I'm still with Gabriel. It's going to be a specific one, probably different than the ones that you have had. So whatever you are healing right now, I mean, things always change, but whatever relationship is going to be like the one for you is going to be a calm teamwork relationship. Does that make sense? Not someone who is going to come to to push you into the envelope, but more someone who is going to come to solve the journey, like to lean on into each other. I hope that makes sense. So whatever you are healing working right now, keep going. You are in the right direction, and then destiny, the universe, whatever you feel, is going to lead you into that change. Let me see who else asked. The one who asked for the twin flame, I forgot the name. Thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate. Ellie, hello. He's so. Okay, Jesus asking, hey lovely, I haven't single for 20 years and I'm 77 years right now. It just hasn't happened. Look, Hazel, many light workers do not choose to have partner because sometimes it will put them apart into their own mission. Sometimes they don't feel like having kids. Sometimes they want to create more karma. Whatever you choose to have in this life, it was meant to be that way. But the twin flame connection, it doesn't have to be physical, and in fact it isn't. You can have physical and the twin flame connection, but it's always done soul to soul. Maybe sometimes those souls have different partners. Sometimes those souls, one is in a spirit. Sometimes the soul that love is more like siblings. Sometimes it's sensual, you want to eat each other. It depends on whatever we want to have. But you can have that activation through spirit, and maybe you can find someone in the physical. Don't close the doors yet. My mom found a boyfriend in church, and my mom is 69, I think. She wanted to have, and she manifested. It's more like a friend that I was like, oh my God. So if you want it, and if it's meant to be, it can happen. And age doesn't have to be a limitation. Only the limitations that we put right here into what we can do. Let me see. Mike, huge thirst and sacral babbling. Me too. Huge thirst. I think I drank like 3 of these yesterday, and I was just like, oh my God, another one. Let me see. Someone asked for the twin flame connection, and I have the message, but I just need to know the name again. So post it again, because I forgot. With the name, I can access again, but it just says scroll and I cannot find it. So meanwhile, Phillips, Glenn, thank you for being here. May I have a reading, please, and thank you. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. You have seeds within you. Marielle. Okay, got it, Marielle. You're gonna go after Phillips. Look, Phillips, you have some spheres of knowledge hidden within you, kind of like encoded within your DNA, that are like accessing to the wisdom of your soul, that you are being activated, or it will be activated in the next 6 months. So if you notice any changes on your sensitivity and your gifts and your moods, in the way you respond, because I think they're going to come naturally activated on the things you are doing. Just be present, and there is nothing that you need to do. It's part of what you are being ready and you are being given. So it will happen. Just acknowledge and allow your own process to unfold with ease and grace, I hope. But I see like kind of like golden pebbles like in your belly, kind of like fireballs, but those are gifts, new aspects of your personality, more elevated ones, that are going, and they are already being activated. I'm seeing like six things. Like probably something will happen and you notice that you're not going to be bothered, or you will start seeing, it feel like you are going to start channeling, kind of like when you do advices and things, spirit will come through. This is one of the things that I'm seeing. I'm seeing like you will channel through your own wisdom, through your writing. Maybe you post on Facebook, on Instagram, maybe ideas that come into your mind about things that you could do, like inspirations like out of the blue. And this is part of the things that from now into before the summer solstice is going to be activated within you. I hope that helps and that resonates. Okay, Muriel. Let me drink water a little bit. Okay. Okay, you have like 3 doors in front of you, and I'm seeing like you are kind of like waiting to move. Like you don't know exactly where path is going to be the best one, like the left, the right, and the middle. And in one of those doors, you have someone. It has like blue aura. Yes, it has like blue aura. And it feels like, I don't know if you have partnered or not, but it will serve me if you comment a little bit more about what's going on to you. Maria Gloria inbox for good. Okay, let me. It feels like whatever is happening into you, probably you can, if you want me to give you a more accurate message, hold on, we just have someone. Okay, it's gone. Write to me. I meet in August. You already met him? Okay, I'm seeing you like right here, and then I'm seeing someone in front of you, and then I'm seeing other 2 roads without him. I don't know what that means, but it feels like whoever I'm seeing in front of you, it's a good love. It's someone who has goodness in his heart. I think it feels like it's someone who is going to help you to find a new stability, and you guys could work things out together. And I don't know, I don't have a picture of you. Sometimes I see better with pictures, but let me ask you guys. They're just saying that love is all around you, and love is something that must be celebrated, and then you should allow yourself to be guided into what is going to unfold for the highest good of both of you. Feels like you are in the right direction and you just need to be patient with whatever is unfolding. I hope that helps. Things change. Whatever you read something, if you have a session with someone, cars, channeling, me, whoever, you read the energy of the now. And sometimes when you do cars, you read the energy for like 6 months in the future, but things change because we have free will. And it's something that I haven't seen. Now that I'm going to change timeline, I am seeing myself in the astral kind of having like an auction, like with the type of souls that I want to connect. And then I'm asking questions like, okay, how do you do? And how do you believe this? And then, and then I notice that we have certain end course of destiny, but if you make a different choice, then everything changes, and then new things, new persons are going to come, and then you elevate yourself into a new reality where probably things are more easy, or I don't know exactly, but the fact that we have free will, that's a fact, because I haven't seen it myself, and I don't think guides that are from the light, when we discern correctly, tell you what to do. Normally it's kind of like metaphor guidance, or they ask for permission, like, can we activate that? Do you give us permission to clear that? When guys ask my consent, I always say yes, because I said if that guy is politely asking me, it is for the highest good, right? So I always said, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want to do. But guides, I do believe, but I'm still learning, that they're not going to say, okay, do that, get divorced, do that and that, because it is our life. This is my life. They are guides, they complement us, yes. They are to, like, assistants of us, but this is my life. If they wanted to choose, they can have a life, right? But this is my life, I choose. This is my life, my energy, whatever I want to do, I will do it. I listen to them, and then I choose whatever I want to. And I think it's something important. Whether Jesus itself tell you what to do, we always have to discern the information and then choose whatever we think is the highest best for us. Well, I wish you the best. Enjoy it. Anna Hellman, will I love to be in a relationship, and I'm looking, but I am single for more than 3 years, and a message for me about this and how I can change this. Well, right now it is a great time to align in relationships, because I don't remember what day, but we have Venus and Virgo, the influence, and I think it is around the 28th or the 25th, I don't remember, but Venus rule love, feelings, emotions, and Virgo is all about reorganize, prioritize, make it more efficient. So if you would like to do that, take advantage of the full moon that's coming, the eclipse, or the new moon that is going to be in December 4th, I think, to set your intentions for that relationship. That relationship, because of my own journey, is a reflection of me. So whatever I need or I want to see in that person that is going to be my partner in crime, I have to activate it first within me. And love, I don't need to have someone so I access it. I can have it because I know how to access. Thank God. Sometimes I forgot, but the majority of the time I know how to access. But the fact that some of us want to, or some of us don't, manifest a romantic partner, it is because it is more rich, the experience, because you can commingle and have a journey together, and then practice that love in a team, like being one, like two persons being one through the union of love. And that is like sweet heaven when you have that opportunity to have. But definitely relationships are one of the most challenging ones, because sometimes we have expectations about what we want, and then there are certain processes that unfold, and every relationship is going to help us and push the envelope so we heal the most of it, whether that relationship comes from karma or comes to be a helper. That's why we choose variety of things. But any agreement, it can be changed as long as we set the intentions. I do have a meditation to do soul agreements in change contracts. You can look that soul contract meditations in my YouTube channel or with whoever person YouTube, and that is going to help you to manifest. If you want to manifest a twin flame partner or a soulmate, event partner, whatever you want to call it, set your intention. You can activate that connection or deactivate that connection if you don't want that anymore. Set your intention. The easiest way is a meditation, because you are able to connect through the energy with that soul in whatever part of the world dimension it is, and it's like a start to manifest that in the physical, I believe. For me, the drawing gives me a physical image so I can anchor that connection with that person. I'm not saying that you need to have a drawing, but have an image, create an image of what you want. It could be a heart, it could be an 8, it could be a Vesica Pisces symbol, something that helps you to anchor that source of love so you can manifest that in the physical. Yes? I hope that makes sense. Okay, I have a question, and I think it's a good question. Okay, look, a twin flame, I have been learning a lot of things for a twin flame, and it's part of my journey because it's what I am healing in this life. As a person, as Gretel, I am healing my sacred sexuality, my divine union, my person, myself, but also it's something that I'm meant to learn with someone in the physical. And it's part of when I was born, it's part of the mission that I assigned myself probably to heal or restore, rectify what happened to my mother, my grandmother, whatever, and things and other aspects of me in other times. And it's something that it was in my shadow, and I bring it into the light. So at the beginning, when I had a twin flame connection, I was scared because suddenly I was feeling this kundalini in my body. I didn't know what to do. I asked a friend, I asked in Facebook, like we always do, and then someone said to me that it was a spirit's entities that wanted to absorb your sexual energy, and then I freak out. I didn't know what to do, and then I couldn't meditate because every time I was in meditation, I was feeling this rising of my energy in a very pleasant, loving way that it was scary because I didn't know what was happening to me. I didn't know if it was an entity or what, so I would stop meditation and then freak out and then pull some sage and crystals and whatever. And then I kept investigating. And then I noticed that when that Kundalini energy was activated in me, I always had like a blue light, kind of like a fly, like zzz, buzzing around, and I was like, who is that, right? And then I started dreaming with someone that I couldn't see the face, and then I feel like curiosity, and I was intrigued, and I was like, who is that person that I'm always dreaming? And then in my dreams, that person, it was always given guidance to me, like healing to me, like I came to heal your heart. I remember the one day I was having a dream with a twin flame aspect of me, and then we were both sitting in a chair in front of us, and then I was saying like, "Where are you?" And then that person was saying, "Where are you?" And I was saying, "I don't know. I'm looking for you." And the other person was saying, "I'm looking for you too." And then I said, "Maybe we're not ready." And then I woke up, and then in another moment, I had another dream, and then I had that aura coming into me, and I was between sleep and awake, and then I saw the aura just hug me. It wasn't sensual, sexual, yes. It wasn't true sexuality. It wasn't from lust. It was just more like friends. And then it just felt so good that I remember that I allowed myself to be hugged to that aura thing, but somehow I knew it was a human, kind of like, you know, that it wasn't a being of light, it had a human body. Does that make sense? And then I start reading, and then they say that it was called twin flame, that it was a spark that separated from me, and then we're looking throughout all the lives and all the eternity for each other. And I was like, oh, okay, it's my twin flame. But I had a certain rejection for the twin flame that I was just like, I don't want it, because it was part of my own healing, that I had the resistance. And I remember that when I did a twin flame course, a lot of people comment a lot of mean things about the twin flame. Twin flame doesn't exist, whatever. And I remember that I had the same reaction when it started happening to me, because a twin flame connection, it doesn't have logic or common sense. You can understand it, you can figure it out with your mind, because it's something that happens soul to soul. It's a connection that is very intense, it's very intimate, it's beautiful, it's like heaven. It's like having a guide that represents unconditional love that you can connect with. The difference between a soulmate and a twin flame, for my own experience and for the sessions that I have and the drawings that I have had in these 3 years, I think it is because with a twin flame connection, you have a deeper connection with a soulmate. It isn't better, it isn't worse, it's just different. With a twin flame connection, you can taste what the other person is eating. You read their mind, you have telepathy, you don't have to speak. You don't even have to meet in the physical to love each other. You are connected through the soul, and that person can do a lot of things for you, teach you a lot of things without being physical. Sometimes you meet that person in the physical and you have that connection too, because we are empaths. I mean, we feel. And sometimes there are different degrees of twin flame connection, I think. The first level, it's only at the spirit level. Sometimes a person is going to have a physical body, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's part of your guides. I see that in the session. Sometimes it is in another dimension. It doesn't have to be from your same race. Sometimes a twin flame connection can be a lion and you can be a mermaid. It doesn't have to be the same race at all, but you can have that twin flame connection. I remember when I was in my life in Pleiades, because I saw that my twin flame and I love merged together. Our auras are connected literally like twins. So when he goes to patrol the galaxy, I stay channeling, so he has more power to do whatever he has to do. It's kind of like he borrowed my aura to have extra energy. Does that make sense? Because our auras stay connected. And when I saw that, I said, oh, that's cool. So it's not that you have to have intercourse or sex to have that connection, because it is through the energy level. But this is in another dimension. For example, in the future, or Arcturians, they are like a big marriage, like, or together, but it's not like us. It's not like they are polygamous, I think is how we say it in English. It is that their auras are blended, connected. Arcturians, at least my guys, they say there are 44 Arcturians in one being. That's why they are so powerful, and you're just like, oh, that's so good, the Arcturian, the energy, I love it. But because it's 44 beings into one, they don't have gender, they are not female or male, they are androgynous. They don't need to have that sexual connection, because they are connected to love all the time. This is what my Pleiadians guys said when I was saying how they will be connected. They will be connected because they are into that connection of love 24/7, like a meditation together. And in fact, whenever they are going to procreate, I saw that they meditate for days, not even touching themselves, just sending energy to that person sends, asking prayer for a new soul that is going to be manifested. And then that love that they send to each other creates a spark. The spark creates a sphere. The sphere creates like a fetus, And then I don't remember if it was like in human time, like 3 days or 7 days. It was kind of like a baby. So it's a different way to make love, because I remember I'm very connected to my Pleiadian aspect, that whenever I go to my Pleiadian family, they're going to place their hand together and touch their foreheads and send love to each other. And when you do that, it just feels like so intimate connection, not sexual. It's just like, because you allow that person to enter into your space, and you share your soul with that person without feeling I need to chill, that's a toxic person, whatever, because they are in a frequency of love. And it's beautiful. So I remember when I saw that in the astral travel, I was sending love to them too, and I was touching my hand, and I said, I want to do that. Why humans can have that intimate connection? And it is because I think we are too afraid to be seen, because we feel insecure about other people seeing our flaws, our insecurities. That's why we don't do telepathy, because telepathy comes through a channel of love. You have to be in the same frequency of love in order for you to communicate with someone. It could be your your daughter, your son, it could be your husband, your brother, something that you are very connected, that you love. It doesn't have to be romantic love either, but it has to be love. So whenever we ascend, we're going to have that deep connection of love with everyone else in the earth, but it starts within us. The more connected I am with myself, the more comfortable I feel with my body, with who I am, with the things that I don't like. Sometimes we don't want to even see ourselves naked in the body. It's just like, I don't like that. I don't have 20 anymore. Why? We should feel happy about it, because this is just like a suit, it's just like a vessel, it's not who I am. It's just like what carry my light for a temporary period, but it doesn't matter. But at the same time, my light, the light that each of you, it's sacred within our core, and that sacredness is love, whether that comes through a soulmate, twin flame connection, friendship, mother-daughter bond, it doesn't matter. But it is what we are, and I think what we are here for, because it's all about love. It's all we want to. You want to manifest more money because probably you want to travel more or work less, and that is an expression of love. Maybe you want to have a partner because you would like to feel love, like have that validation for another person that you can be loved. So the things that we feel we lack, at the end, I think all we want to always starve while we do things, it is for love, whether that love it is for my profession, love of God, love of romanticism, or anything. We are, I think, rooted to have those wants, those desires. You won't believe in synchronicity, Greta? Oh no, I do. I do ask that. That is one of my intentions. I was talking about twin flames today with my friend. Well, I cannot read your complete message, but look, I saw in my own experience with twin flames that you don't have one, you can have many, because I have had dreams in the astral when I have been asked, do you want to be my twin flame? And I was like, no, I already have one. Okay, then in the next life. So it's like an agreement you can have with someone. And then in another dream, I was like in a gathering with a Pleiadian, and they said, I want you to be my twin flame for the next life, and say, yes, we should go together. I remember that it was very fun and whatever part. So at the soul level, I think we have affinity to work with certain souls, and probably not affinity to work with other ones. So what I do think it is the twin flame connection is just like an agreement you have with someone, that you give permission to share your soul, and the other person is going to share that soul too, through love, to learn to grow together, whether that comes through karma or not. And it's something that I think we can all activate it if we want to, or no. When you have that connection activated, it's hard to deactivate it, because you merge your aura with that person, and then when you split, it hurts because, yes, because it's like a deeper connection with anyone else, but it hurts like when someone die. Like if a son die or a father or mother die, it hurts. It's the same thing, but it's not impossible. It could be deactivated because I have seen it in the sessions. And then if your twin flame, the one that you agree, it wasn't at the end what you wanted for whatever reason, you can get another one. Or some people said, I don't want to have a twin flame because it's too much. Yes, it's too much. It's too much feeling. I just want to have a normal soulmate. So be it. Some people said, I don't want to have a twin flame connection or soulmate. I can deal with that because they are too sensitive. Sometimes that twin flame comes in a form of a guide, like making sure you have the best you can have in your life. Or maybe you don't activate it. It's all about our own choice. But synchronicity, Natalie, I do believe, I think synchronicity it is what validates that I am in alignment with my highest good. When I see sequencing numbers, when I'm going to enter a store and someone opens the door for me, those synchronicities are hints or clues that let me know that I am like in a vortex of light where I can manifest anything I want to. And I think it's something very important to be aligned with the synchronicity of the universe, where I can manifest what I need now for my highest good and for the highest good of all. Thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate. Shayla says, let me, you guys know when you guys are ready for the healing. I have been told I will be starting a relationship with someone in this month. Do you have any feeling about this? I can ask. Sheila, let me see. I'm asking for confirmation. I can't confirm. I'm not seeing anything. But if you can, let's muscle test with the energy and choose for me left or right. We're gonna allow the energy to reply to us. One is gonna be yes and the other is gonna be no, so I can confirm. Please, Sheila, I'm sorry. Thank you, Joanna. God bless you. Let me see if I have any questions. My name is Adriana. She's saying in Spanish, I'm going to read it for her. ¿Puedes ayudar con un mensaje, por favor? Lo necesito más que nunca. Ay. Manny Solano. Hay que tener fe, Manny, en lo que no podemos ver. Ten fe en que estás guiada y que vas a recibir esos mensajes a través de tu intuición. Y ten fe que todo lo que está pasando porque te está empujando a un nuevo destino. Espero que eso te sirva. ¿Sí? I was just talking about fate, that sometimes we have to have faith about the unseen and knowing that we are supported no matter how it does look. Thank you for being here. Valentina. I love that name, Valentina. I wanted to call my daughter Valentina, but my ex didn't wanted to. Hi, Gretel. I shall meet face to face with my twin flame in this life. I have a yes, like, yes. Yes, I have a yes. Undina, any message about my twin flame? I think I already answered to you. Maria, thank you. Is there any twin flame message for me? Christina? Yes. Okay, let me see. there is a force field of love. This is what I'm saying. I'm seeing in your heart. You have to allow your heart to be open so you can attract and manifest that relationship, whether that is a twin flame or a soulmate, doesn't matter. They both can be beautiful, but you have certain chills in your heart. It's like you want to, but there are certain programs that take you back into like it can be manifested now. So work on your heart. Work on your heart and work on your plexus, in your center of power. I hope that helps. Sometimes I have sessions with person and then that person is going to say, I would like to have a twin flame, a relationship, but I just manifested narcissistic. So I want to, but I don't because it may be a narcissistic. And when we have those things, sometimes it cannot be manifested because we send ambiguous, like conflicting messages to the universe. Like, I want, but I don't want to because I'm afraid. Any message for me today before the healing session? Yes, Bridget. Your guys are with you, and they are saying to me, you are surrounded by love, light, and divine blessings. And they look like angelics. I hope that helps. I think you are ready for the healing message. Let me see if I have any last message. Bridget, are you ready? Muchas gracias. Thank you. Sheila. Sheila, if you can, reply to me if you choose left or right, so we use like muscle test. Anna, I'm going to meet your twin flame. I saw like a yes. Un mensaje para mí, por favor, en Spanish, por Jivan. Yes. I feel like, okay, I'm gonna say in Spanish. Parece que hay muchas energías que están conflictuando. It feels like there are many energies like pushes and pulls like around you, like truths and secrets, like high and low, secretos y verdades, como altos y bajos. And what you guys are saying to me, it's go back to your center. Lo que están diciendo tus guías es que te vayas a tu centro donde tú te permites anclarte en el Dios de adentro de ti y tú puedes dejar que todas esas energías que están creando ilusiones y que te confunden puedan desaparecer para que tú puedas alinearte con la verdad que viene de tu Dios. I hope that helps. When we have conflicting messages like, should I, maybe I don't, I feel high, I feel low, I feel stable, I feel unstable, the best way it is not to act. It's just to step back and center yourself and ground your God and say, okay, let's bring a stability, harmony, peace, whatever. And then when you feel strong, then you can make an action plan for whatever should happen. Thank you. Then I agree and I'm blessed and you are. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, sometimes I can see the messages right here. God bless you, Lily. I appreciate the support. Any message for your Pleiadian Council of Light? Yes. Does your son has Pleiadian aspect? Because he looks like a lion to me, but Parisian Council of 9. Okay. They're talking about that there are many events coming on earth are happening right now, where we can connect and reconnect to create community on the light, but at the same time like a network of light where we can support us but also support each other. I'm seeing kind of like they are suggesting like group meditations or activities that you can do in groups, probably all of us, to celebrate life, they are saying, and to celebrate our own processes. When we allow our light to be efficient and to be in action, and when we become not only dreamers but also doers into the light. And I haven't connected with them before, but they kind of look like Arcturian but different color. Spell check issue, sorry, Pleiadian. Any message for my daughter Lana? It's her birthday today. Let me see, because sometimes when we ask for other persons, sometimes we get information, sometimes we don't. It depends. Okay, your guys are talking about discipline, Natalie. It's like, I don't know if she's a disciplined person or not, but they're suggesting like being committed to their goals is going to lead her into be successful into whatever she wants to accomplish. Probably she needs a little bit more discipline into the things that she's doing, or to be a little bit more organized or prioritize. I hope that helps. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I think we're ready for the meditation. So good. When we are sensitive people and we are able to, how do I say that? To feel the good things, like smiling, like love that you share with a friend, with a partner, with your guides, like enjoying a glass of water or a glass of wine or whatever, things that are good for us, and we are sensitive people. I have 4 sons. They're all something. No, I was seeing the little one. The one with long hair, blonde long hair. I think like he has a Pleiadian aspect, Lily. He looks more lion to me, and he looks like more like human from the future. But I think he's connected with a Pleiadian aspect, probably from the future. This is what came true. It looked like a very handsome Pleiadian, very beautiful cheekbones, like cat eyes, like not blue, probably like light brown, amber, blonde hair, straight, tall, very fit. Yeah, like beautiful cheekbones and like jaw, like very like sculpted, and beautiful strong eyes, but like probably like this color, not like blue and blonde, and like in his 20s. I think he's a guide of your son, like a future aspect of your son. Yeah, I hope that helps. Okay, let's begin. let's begin. I'm going to let's for whatever team that should come true, I'm going to do a little bit of sound to clear the space. If you cannot hear my voice, or understand what I said, or you lose connection a little bit, it's okay. The energy is still going to come through you, so don't worry about it. And connect with your energy. Breathe in a very normal way and allow yourself to connect with your body, with whatever you feel. If you get distracted for something, for a noise or something that you were thinking, it's okay, let it be, and then go back to your own center. Sometimes we have to develop the capacity to reconnect, and we can go deeper and deeper and deeper. And whatever I said, or the Venusians, the message that they will share to all of us, just feel it. Don't try to understand it or to say I could understand or what does that mean. Just try to go deeper and deeper into the feeling. The more deeper you connect to what you feel, the greater the light and the healing that you will receive. This is something that I have learned. Let's begin. I'm going to call upon the light and your higher selves to be in charge, to guide me, to lead me, and to take Gretel aside so I can be a clear channel for unconditional love and pure source consciousness. And I will ask and invoke Creator of all that it is, Mother, Father, God, to come here into a channel of light, to bathe us, to cleanse us, and for us to receive whatever we need now. Not more, not less. And whatever we all need as a collective, as a person. And I'm going to ask also for whoever is going to watch this video in the future, so that person can receive what it needs for the highest outcome of all. Let's begin with a deep and cleansing breath, so you begin your connection. Just breathe. Connect into the sound, into the feeling. Choose to disconnect from the heaviness, the sadness, the worry, the fear. And let the sound to open your chakras so they can reconnect. And I invite all of you to go deeper and deeper into your life. Bring your higher self in. Higher self, please guide me so I can receive whatever I need right now, but also everyone else. Miyakiashka, tekiara kuria sara toriashka, niniate ese kuriati eshka. Hello and welcome. We are High Priestess from Venus. We are the force field of love. We are beings of light that vibrate in a six-dimensional DNA strength. And we ask you to give us the permission to download light of love throughout your crown, bathing, opening. Niakiashka tekiara koro soro maria diriniana. You have your guys in a healing circle. I am Ula, and we are three beings into one. I am neutrality. I am balance. Other aspect it is divine masculine, and the other aspect it is the divine feminine. And in this Trinity, we become the force field of love. Ni aki ashka takoro mari ikiara sere atri aka ashka. Ni ana ti ikiara toro oro oseri aki ashka. Each of you naturally want to grow in love, becoming abundant. We notice that you can receive more and more love of what you are used to. Work through sound, color, throughout the magnetic field. And the sound is going to come into the color pink. As your auras change into pink, breathe the pink in and allow yourself to access the power of love, the power of speaking your truth, and what you would like to create for your work. Niaki ashka te koro marea tiriana seki eshka. Kiate kiara korono oro sere eteri aka ashka. Mi iria tara asara otoro ore ki ashka te eki ana. Now the color that comes is the color of green. Let your aura to shift as you breathe the green into you. Invite the love to bathe every connection that you have now. Ni akiate ekiara aro osoro, mi iki ishka, ti isakori ana atekiara kara atri eke ashka. Bring to your mind the color blue, which is going to help you to have clarity and equally see the light of God. Ni aki ashka tekiara are esere eki ishka. Ti iki ana okuro piera asa iaka ikiate eke eshka. Now we invite the color red that is going to sit in the base of your chakras, and as a flower is going to open, unfolding the bases for the rest of your chakras to be strong. Niate ikiara asera okoro oke eshka. And as you breathe from your base chakra, reconnecting with your crown is going to flourish the toroidal field all around you. Nia kiara tibia sara ake ashka iki ine iki eshka. Entering your space again throughout your root chakra, sacral chakra, plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown, and all around you. We invite you to visualize the colors shifting from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and purple, and then all around you, and then again and again and again, at your own pacing, at your own flow, creating a strong feel for your chakras to reconnect. Nia kiara teri asa arkoriashka ikiana ikiara atoro oshka. Bring the light. Ti iki asa iki ashka. Kure mariana tiria sera koro oshka. Mira tiriana asa kori aki ashka. Urikiera koro toro okoro o seriaka. Niashka ki ana. Let your light to be the light as it changes color. Let the light to guide you into the best way to flow. Nia tiara ara ase. Iki ara toro oka ashka. Kuma ikiana. Uiti ishka, ukuri itiri aska, ukuoshka. We bring codes of stabilization and we ask your consent to download from Creator of all that it is, that you know what feels the frequency of love. Niaki ashka, ti ira asera ake eshka. That you know the definition of Creator of all that it is about unconditional love. Niaki ara tere eshka okuro otiria sara ake eshka. That you can teach yourself every day that love is all around you. Niashka ti iki ara koro mari iki asa ake eshka. Ni iti iki ara asara okoro tiri eke ashka. Now, you are going to see in your imagination the eyes of your soul, a spot in your body, maybe more than one, that it is weak in the frequency of love. And as you notice, instantly you will be infused with higher frequencies of pure love. Niashka te ekera ti iria tere asare eke eshka. If you notice more than one weak spot, request to be filled with love. Niashka kia te ekiara koromari iteria sara ake eshka. We ask you to bring into your mind eyes what you think needs love now. Maybe it's someone you love. Maybe it is your city. Maybe it is your weather. Maybe it is your government, your collective, your social media. Maybe it is a disease, someone in the hospital, or that's just transition. And as you bring to your mind's eye where you would like to seed love, legions of angels of earth connected to Venus are going to share that love. You may notice that from your aura, millions of pebbles of love are going to be spread all around you and into those places that you choose to seed love. The more love you send, the more love you receive. You will never get empty because the love you share is the love that comes from your core, connected to the source. The more you send, the more love you access. You never run out of love. You only create the illusion that you lack of love. It's important to remember that love, it is your essence. We ask you to send love and visualize everything cleans, bathe, and restore. Nia te ashka kiara tiria sara okoromari iki ashka. Tina kia te sakoro mariana tiria sara oriashka ti iki ana. And go deeper and deeper into the connection with love. Allow yourself to be intimate as you set your boundaries and intention for this love to be shared. Niakiashka teki karo turu saria treshka vivai tiashka sakoti iki eshka to okora iki ena. If you finish your process, go back to your heart and wait for the rest to complete their sharing of love. We are identifying who needs to be grounded and who needs an extra job throughout the connection with your guides. We used to work with ancient civilizations like the Mayans, the Egyptians, the ancient tribes before New Zealand was New Zealand, the tribes from US, South America, ancient Europe, Middle East. We are just light, the force field of love that you can access at any time, that it is connected to the feminine aspect of God, who it is, love. This transmission is complete. Take a deep breath and come back into your loving center. We're going to disconnect ourselves now. Thank you. Allow yourself to don't get disconnected. Let's ask you guys to stabilize and ground whatever we share, whatever we learn, whatever we set for our intention. And I would like to ask you to slowly and gently feel your hands, stretching your shoulders, anchoring the healing to the present moment. Maybe your head, your neck, feeling your feet ground. And open your eyes whenever you are ready. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. This Saturday I am not going to be live. I'm going to be live, I think, Friday or tomorrow. I have a challenge of Facebook of 20 hours of broadcasts and I was missing 5. So I don't know if I will be tomorrow or the next day of tomorrow, but I will let you guys know. Thank you so much for everything, for all the stars. I'm gonna use those to purchase a crystal, so appreciate it. I hope you like it. Take whatever resonates with you and disregard the rest. If you would like to keep receiving healing, you guys can meditate with us. Remember, 5 a.m., 5 p.m. in the healing circle. Set your intention for the healing that you would like to receive in the pin post of the page. And whoever would like to be with me in the mentorship class that is going to start in December, I am finishing with the details, and I'm going to post because I'm going to give 3 scholarships for free for someone who really cannot pay but would like to be. So I'm going to let you guys know, but I'm going to use the ones that are always in the page, and then I'm going to do a dynamic. I'm not sure yet. For Black Friday, I'm going to put discounts on the page, on the drawings, on the services, so stay tuned on the email. And what else I was going to say? Have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoy. Remember, don't forget to fill yourself with love. We don't have to have a twin flame or something to manifest love. Love ignites within, and then we mirror with whoever it is around us. Our friends, our family, twin flame, soulmate, husband, wife, whatever. So it always begins from me, and from me it is reflected to whoever it is with me. I appreciate the stars. Appreciate so much. Thank you. Bye bye.